What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I will be talking about prayer. Now because I'm Muslim, I will be talking about the Muslim type of prayer. Now if you're not Muslim, you can still watch this video to educate yourself, and if you still know about it, you can still watch it. And in Islam there are 5 prayers: Fajr, Zohar, Asr, Maghrib, Isha. Now we pray to thank our God, who is Allah, for His beautiful creations, and we can also pray to call Him out, which means dua. Now, dua, you do dua after you pray, and dua is an act of supplication, which means you call Allah out and you express yourself to Him. You tell Him what's going on, and you can also pray for people. If someone is ill, if someone is close to you and they are really ill, you can pray for them. You can pray that they should get better and things. Now for me, I pray for people who do bad to me. You could pray for people who do bad to you. Now that's what I'm taught. So I pray for people who do bad to me. I'm not trying to sound big-headed, oh I'm nice and all that. I just do it. I pray for people who do bad to me. I pray for people who are very close to me, who are very dear to me. And yeah, I pray for the whole world actually. Like if there's something bad going on, like maybe the Zika virus, now I just pray that it just go away. And yeah, that's what I pray for. Now originally we were supposed to pray 100 times. Now I'm going to tell you a story. Now Prophet Muhammad, the final messenger of God in Islam, he probably might sound familiar to you, but if not, he's the final messenger of God in Islam. He was called out by Allah, and Allah told him that every Muslim should pray 100 times to him. Now Prophet Muhammad was okay with this, so he told his people, and his people thought this was too much, so they requested Prophet Muhammad to go back to Allah and tell him to reduce the praying limit. So he went back and he asked, and Allah said, okay, 95. He went back to his people, he said too much, and he kept going and going back to Allah and going back to his people until the praying was reduced to 5. And he went back to his people, and the people still thought it was too much, and Prophet Muhammad was then too shy and reluctant to ask Allah. So that's why we pray 5 times a day for Muslims, and otherwise it would have been 100 times a day. Now if you pray, it doesn't mean you're holy or anything. It just means you're Muslim. Now as part of the 5 pillars of Islam, you are meant to pray. So if you pray and you read Quran and you do all these things, you're not holy. That's what I think. You're not holy, you're just Muslim. You're just following Islam in a good way. So you're a good Muslim, but you're not holy. Holy is something which you go beyond praying, beyond like reading the Quran. It's more complicated than just praying and reading the Quran. Now if you pray in Islam, your behavior has to change when you are praying, because you can't pray and then just start smoking and then hitting people and just treating others badly around you. And even if you don't pray, you are still meant to respect other people and not do bad deeds. So if you pray, you are meant to change your behavior when you pray, because when you pray, it's meant to be a good thing. So when you are not praying, you are meant to be good around. Now because I'm discussing prayer, I'm not going to discuss I can't even speak. I'm not going to discuss everything about it, every aspect of it. Now I would have talked about neglecting prayer, but Saad's going to do that in a separate video. He just told me to talk about Salah, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, he's going to talk about neglecting prayer, which is something else. So you can watch his video if you want to know if he makes it. Okay, additionally, something else I want to talk about. Now if you pray, you shouldn't pray because what others will think of you. So let me give you an example. So you pray because some other people say, oh, this guy is so good because he prayed. You should pray because you're enthusiastic about your religion. You like your religion and you like to learn more about your religion. That's why you should pray. You shouldn't pray because other people tell you Other people tell you, oh, you're so good because you pray. Now, other people will tell you that when you pray and you're enthusiastic about it, but you shouldn't do it just because people tell you. Because I remember when I used to pray. At first, when I used to pray, I used to do it because other people used to tell me I was all good and all this that. But then I'm like, what's the point of me praying if it's just what others think? I need to be enthusiastic myself. So I start reading about the Prophet Muhammad and his lifestyle. He was like the perfect example to walk the earth for me. And yeah, I started to read about him, and then I changed my ways, and yeah, here I am. So yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Now, this video wasn't meant to be funny or anything. This was just purely on praying for Muslims. No, not praying for Muslims, discussing about Muslims and their prayer, the way of praying and communicating to God. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and yes, Saad will be doing one on neglecting prayer. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.